And we are live. So, hello everybody
Boats and
on.
hose! Boats and hose! Go ahead.
Yes, get it out of your system now.
No, that was it. We're good.
All right. So, hello. Yes, Pulp, because this is Pulp Cthulhu. Hello everyone on Twitch and YouTube. We are playing Pulp Cthulhu, as Keegan so kindly pointed out.
It does say Pulp
It does say Pulp. Yes, it does.
on the screen in the middle of it.
Yep. Good observational skills. All right. So for tonight's stream, we are playing Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition again, but if you cannot tell, we are also using the Pulp Cthulhu supplement for Call of Cthulhu 7th Edition, and we are playing the Pulp Cthulhu scenario, Waiting for the Hurricane. So, we had a little bit of conversation about characters, and if everyone could go through, has everybody decided on character names?
Oh, shit. So that's a no on my
Okay.
part, but I'll find one.
Okay, no problem. So we'll just get to your introduction last.
Sounds good.
So, first of all, my name is Jesse. I am McMuffin Fucker in chat, and I am going to be the keeper for tonight and for subsequent Thursdays. So, going down my list here, Tad, why don't we start with you, and why don't you give us a character name while you're at it?
I'm freaking Satan in chat. I am Fyron Felmont tonight. I am a criminal. And also I'm playing a criminal.
Yes. Yes. We thought it'd be more realistic this way. All right. How about you, Chris?
I am Randall Jackson. I already forgot what my occupation was. Archaeologist.
Alrighty. And then Keegan?
Dubon23, and I am playing Henry Faulkner. He's a PI.
All right. And then Paige, are you ready?
Also an android.
Yep. I am playing Charlize, and I am an explorer.
All right, Charlize. Okay. So, a little bit of background information for everybody as we start getting in. I'm going to give a little bit... Actually, before we get into that, let's talk about the Pulp Cthulhu stuff first, because obviously this is going to be a little bit different for everyone. So, first things first, with Pulp Cthulhu, we're not going to be worrying about major wounds in combat. So, Pulp Cthulhu is designed around... a little bit more action, a little bit more combat. It's still not like D&D, so you can't just go ham. You still have some danger potentially, but it is a lot more action-oriented than regular Call. So you have double the HP, which everyone will notice if they open up their character sheets. You have a lot more hit points than your Deadlight characters did.
What? How do I have double HP? I have an odd number of HP. That doesn't make sense.
You have double HP and then it's rounded down.
Oh, okay.
It's divided by 5. I'm just saying the calculation, instead of dividing by 10, is divided by 5.
All right.
But it's still double hit points that you would normally have, just not taking the rounding into account.
I'm also super sane.
Yes, the private investigator, I believe, had the highest sanity. Anyway, so in addition to that, there are a lot of expanded things that you can do with luck in this game. So normally I don't allow luck to be spent in... hold on, give me 1 second. I want to lower the jazz a little bit.
Yeah, shut up, Steve.
All right, back. All right, so one of the things that you can do with luck, which I usually don't allow for one-shots, is you can spend luck to lower your roll for something. So let's say you need to roll a 50 and you roll a 55. You could spend 5 luck points to turn it into a 50 and turn it into a success. That's the most common way to do it, and you can do that as an optional rule in normal Call of Cthulhu, but it is very important in Pulp. In Pulp, you use luck a lot. There are a few expanded things that you can do with it, and everyone, if you go on to, I believe I put it on your character sheets. Give me a second here to pull one up. There is a tab for backstory. You'll notice I wrote down archetype and talents on there. So, for example, I'm going to open up the archaeologist. Thank you, Keegan. I'm going to open up the archaeologist, so Randall here. He is an adventurer. We don't need to worry about the archetype too much. That's more for character creation, but he's got 2 talents here. So, Nimble doesn't lose his action when he's diving for cover. Normally, if somebody's shooting at you and you dive for cover, it takes away your action for the next turn. It does not do that for Randall here. And also, Resilient. He can spend luck to avoid sanity loss on a 1-per-1. So if I tell him he loses 5 sanity, he can just be like, nah, I'm going to lose 5 luck instead. So everyone has talents on there, and they'll kind of explain what they do. And we'll get into them more when you actually use those talents and go into combat and whatnot. But that's one of like the kind of biggest things to point out to you guys. The other one that's going to be really important, and I'll bring up the other things that you can do with luck as they become applicable. But the really big one is as long as you have at least 30 luck, you can spend all of your luck to avoid dying. So that's going to be a big one to pay attention to.
Can I spend all of my luck to die?
No.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, though. You did pick a question I was not prepared for. That's impressive. But yeah, so the rest of the pulp stuff, we'll get into a little bit more as we actually get up to those points. The other thing I just want to point out for anybody who's watching for Pulp Cthulhu, one of the big things here that makes it different is that you guys are pulp. Everyone else is not. Everyone else operates off of normal rules. So whereas you guys have double the HP per calculation, normal characters and NPCs do not. So that's what makes you guys a little bit
So
better.
what you're saying is, I am a god in this world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're exceptional in this world. You can still get your ass kicked by some mythos creatures, but you're much better off than normal people would be. And then there's a few other things like first aid instead of healing 1 HP heals 1d4. Medicine instead of healing 1d3 heals 1d4, so on and so forth.
I have one thing to say.
Okay.
I love how, without even knowing this, when I picked Explorer, I get a bonus to my stealth rolls.
Yeah. No, I picked up on that. Yep.
So
Yep. You get you. I think you can spend 10 luck to get a bonus die on stealth.
yeah,
I'm a
it
femme fatale.
says bonus of stealth rolls makes 2 surprise attacks, and then I have no penalty for aiming at small targets and no penalty for aiming into melee combat. So,
Which is very useful. And yes,
Yeah.
Tad, your character's archetype is the femme fatale. That's why I said it would be more like a criminal con man thing if you decided to go with it.
Yeah.
But all right. So to set the scene a little bit and explain kind of where everyone is and what everyone's doing. So, that does a beep every time you guys do that, right?
do
So-
what?
When they post things in chat, I think they're whispering to me though.
Look on the stream.
Look on the stream.
Yeah, the stream is showing it. But...
Gotcha.
All right. So for everyone, the setup for this, it is September 2nd. It's a Monday, and it is 1935. All of you are on the island of Key West in the Florida Keys, and all of you are staying at the Grand Hotel.
Where are we?
The Grand
Yeah, you cut out
Hotel.
a bit.
Oh, I cut out?
Yeah.
Okay. I said you guys are on the island of Key West in the Florida Keys. And
Oh.
you're staying at the Grand Hotel.
I didn't know Key West was an island.
Yeah, Key West is an island. So everyone's staying at the...
What was the year? I'm sorry.
It's September
35?
2nd, 1935. So September
Okay.
2nd, 1935, Grand Hotel, Key West. It is about mid-afternoon right now. Now, for all of you, Paige, who is playing the explorer Charlize, I believe it was.
Charlie.
Charlize, and then the archaeologist Randall. You two are sort of like business partners. The two of you have just come back from a expedition in the Amazon. You operated as a guide, Paige, for Randall, the archaeologist. He's more of the adventurous type of archaeologist. So the two of you have kind of returned back from that, and
Okay.
you've come to Key West, staying at the Grand Hotel because you were going to kind of give, or Randall here was going to give a demonstration of some of the artifacts that he found to one of the universities, and then you decided to go with him just because he offered to put you up at the hotel after you guys got back. You guys more or less just got back, and you've been the talk of the town, more or less. For Fyron, so you've recently come to the Grand Hotel and you've come to Key West because you've heard that the explorers, Charlize and Randall, are currently staying at the hotel. And there's been rumors that Randall Jackson here has brought back a couple of gold artifacts.
Please call me Randy.
Randy has brought back some gold artifacts. And once you heard about that, it's like, hey, that might be something to look into. So you've come to the Grand Hotel, maybe hoping to get a look at those and maybe get an opportunity to take them. And then Henry, I believe it was?
Yes.
Henry, you are a private investigator on the tail of Fyron Felmont.
It's not hard. He is smelly.
You've been tracking him for a little while, and you know he's staying at the Grand Hotel. You're just kind of keeping an eye on him because you expect that he's trying to pull some kind of a job, but you're hoping to catch him in the act. You were hired by older woman who claims that he swindled her out of her family jewels.
Ha.
So you've been tracking him down, trying to figure things out, and hoping to catch him in the act because you unfortunately don't have enough evidence against what he did with that older woman, but you're hoping to get something here. So all four of you are staying at the Grand Hotel right now, each for your own reasons.
Shit. Sorry, you're good.
Most importantly, though, if you could not tell by the name of this scenario, there has been a storm kicking up recently the last couple of days. And of course, meteorology isn't exactly the same as it is now back in 1935, so there wasn't as much of a heads up. But you guys have been staying here for a couple of days, and nobody's really traveling right now because there is a hurricane heading towards the Florida Keys.
Hell yeah. Is it named Hurricane Bitch?
I don't know what this hurricane is named. Not offhand.
Okay.
So it's probably Hurricane Bitch.
Probably. Safe to assume.
But so right now the hotel staff is like pulling down storm shutters and nailing them shut and like trying to just get everything outside kind of secured. There's a lot of people who are staying at the hotel who are kind of just in the lobby watching the storm outside. The Grand Hotel is right along the western shore of Key West, so it's got a beautiful view when it's not about to be, wrecked. But the wind is just howling outside right now. There is debris flying everywhere. The waves are crashing really hard against the shore. I mean, these are some of the biggest waves you've seen in a long time, too. Luckily, the hotel is up a little bit higher, but it's definitely further waves than you would expect. So all of you have your own room at the hotel. Like I said, it's mid-afternoon, and it's a nice hotel. It's got a restaurant, it's got a bar, it's got a lobby. Nobody would really be outside right now, obviously. The hotel itself is 3 stories, and there is a ring of, or a semicircle ring of single-story, sort of like apartment buildings around it that the more rich people rent out. Same thing with like people on their honeymoon and whatnot. So first of all, let's start with Randy here. So Randy, do you think would you be renting a like one of the little apartment style buildings, or would you be in the main hotel just in one of the rooms?
The department style.
Oh, big
All right.
spender.
All right. And so where are you right
Oh
now?
yeah. If it's hurricaning out, storm season, probably in the hotel, the little apartment thingy.
All right. So you're just in your room in the apartment area. Alrighty. And then Charlize. How
Yep.
about you? Would Charlize the Explorer be in a hotel room, or would she be renting an apartment? Like, I don't know how affluent Charlize is.
I would assume she would just be in a hotel
Okay.
because, yeah, she's used to travel and everything. So
Right. So
yeah.
she doesn't need nothing too fancy.
Yeah, she's not a permanent resident sort of a person.
Gotcha. Alrighty. And then where is Charlize right now?
Probably somewhere where she could like watch the storm from the inside. Like, I don't know if there's a spot, say like downstairs in the lobby where you could like sit.
Oh yeah, there are
And look out the window.
some yeah, there are some chairs and stuff that are near the front. The front is primarily glass. They're getting shutters ready and stuff now, but there's a few people in the lobby who are watching outside, so you could pick a seat nearby one of the windows there on the lobby floor and watch the storm.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And then for you specifically, I don't have to ask anybody else this, but I'm going to assume that your rifle is in your room.
Yeah, I don't think I would just be carrying that.
Okay. But I'm assuming you have your handgun with you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then how about Fyron? Where is Fyron right? Well, first of all, I'm assuming Fyron is probably just staying in a hotel room.
Yeah, probably.
Where is Fyron right now?
Byron is probably. Is there like a hotel bar?
Yep, there's a bar and a restaurant.
Okay. Probably hanging out in there, drinking.
Okay. So you're enjoying a couple of drinks in the bar. There's a few people milling about in the restaurant right now. A few people getting drinks that are a little nervous and whatnot. And then how about Henry? What kind of room? I'm assuming Henry just has a regular hotel room as well. Keegan, are you muted?
I was, yes. I assume he doesn't make enough money to afford one of those apartment things. So yeah, he's got a just regular hotel room.
All right, and where are you at? Where's Henry? What's Henry doing?
This is a fancy place, so I probably got my feet up by the fireplace in that restaurant there, keeping an eye on the bar.
Okay. All right, so you're sitting there, you're watching the bar. Also,
Got a nice Cuban cigar.
Yes, because you can smoke in here. It is 1935. Everyone is smoking. Fun little fact for anybody watching, and also for Paige, because Paige was not here for this. So on Halloween, I did a Western Call of Cthulhu one-shot where Tad here was playing a U.S. Marshal hunting down Keegan, who is an outlaw. And now Tad is a con man criminal being investigated by Keegan, the private investigator.
It'll probably end about the same, but maybe this time maybe Tad won't get eaten by a horse.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Also, don't you think I forgot Keegan?
Oh, I know.
No one forgot. All right, so Tad, why don't you actually? I'll have both of you do this. Tad, why don't you give me a spot hidden, and Keegan, why don't you give me stealth?
Oh boy, where's stealth?
Ooh.
I probably don't need a roll.
Well,
there
if
it is.
you're not hidden, I don't need to spot you.
No bonus or anything.
Nope.
All right.
Good,
well,
you both failed. So Tad, you Fyron has noticed that there is a gentleman who was at a previous spot somewhere in Key West, like maybe a restaurant or something that you stopped at before you came to the hotel, who's been at the hotel about the same amount of time as you. He's just relaxing over by the fireplace. You don't have any necessarily like a suspicious reason to like think he's doing something, but you have noticed that this man has been where you have been. Like maybe it brings up your suspicions a little bit, but with that kind of failure, like you can't tell he's been following you, but you notice him.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, you guys, those three of you who are inside the hotel right now, you see two officers walk in. And walk over to the reception area and talk to somebody back there. They kind of walk away for a second, the receptionist, and comes back with what you would recognize as the hotel manager. And then they kind of speak in some hushed voices a little bit, and then the two officers walk back outside. The manager kind of goes to the front of the little lobby area, kind of like in between where the lobby and the restaurant meet, so that way he can address everyone. And he just speaks up and he says, all right, everybody, I just wanted to inform you, the police just let me know that State Road 4A has just collapsed from the storm damage. And the hurricane has just hit the Upper Keys.
And is there a tree blocking our path on the other side too, so we're just stuck here?
No, but that bridge collapsing means you can't get off without a boat.
I mean, they don't know what I'm into.
I mean, fair. But yeah, so he just addresses everyone and he says, so everyone's just encouraged to stay indoors. Hotel staff are locking up everything and securing everything, and it's best for everyone just to wait things out here.
All right.
I'm just gonna nod
Jesse?
in silence.
All right. So now, can everyone except for Chris, can the three of you guys give me spot hidden checks?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jesse.
Yeah.
What are the little dot things next to the?
That is for checking the skill if you did it successfully. Successfully, that only matters if you're doing a campaign.
Ah.
That's how
Oh,
you
shit.
improve.
Oh,
Hell yeah, man!
Nope.
All right. I'm not bad,
No.
Mary.
there was no
I
bonus.
can't
to
say that
right?
I'm good Henry yet.
No,
but I'm not
Paige.
bad, Mary.
No, Paige.
Okay.
There was not a bonus for that. All right, so you guys don't really notice anything, Henry. So you're sitting there, you're watching Fyron. He's just having his drinks. He's gone back to that. You see everyone in the lobby is just kind of watching the storm and muttering to themselves. Charlize is still watching the storm and watching it intensify. But Henry, you do at least notice three men kind of coming from the storm. They're like covering their faces and everything. They're rain soaked. Couple of them look like they have duffel bags and they're just walking over to the elevator area. But you notice that one of the men does have a pistol in a shoulder holster. And you can see that as he's turning into the elevator.
Imagine I'm not too put off by that. I imagine quite a few people have some iron.
Weren't they cops too?
No, they were just people.
Oh.
Yeah, the cops are outside. The cops walked outside. They walked outside not that long before these guys came in.
I am going to try to. I can't see their faces or anything.
You can.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to commit their faces to memory so that if I get into an altercation with them, I at least know, hey, they got guns.
They're packing.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, they get into the elevator. You can see from the number above the elevator that they're just going to the second floor. All right. Now going over to Randy. So Randy, you're in your nice little upscale apartment that's ringing around the area. I need you to make me a spot hidden check. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all sitting down in the first floor of the hotel. The men have gone upstairs. About 10 minutes have gone by so far. And two things are happening. So first of all, Randy, you notice a man in kind of black work clothes with a duffel bag. He's just like kind of running out in the rain towards the little apartment building that's next to you. And he kind of hovers over and he knocks on the door for a second, and you see the door open up and he starts talking to somebody in there. The rest of you, you guys hear a scream. Keegan, you actually see what's happening. The rest of you can turn. Out of the elevator comes what you recognize to be the bellboy. It looks like he's got a stab wound as he just kind of stumbles out of the elevator before collapsing. And then you hear what sounds like a shotgun going off on the second floor.
Oh. Well. I guess I'll run over and try to help the kid.
Okay. So you can run over to the kid. What is Firen and Charlize doing?
So I was at the bar, right?
Yes.
So I kind of point over there and I look at the bartender. I'm like, hey, you should probably go bring some towels to them or something. And
so
if he leaves, does he leave?
Make me like a persuade or a fast talk.
Charm?
Yeah, charm.
Hard success.
Nice. All right. So yeah, he just kind of nods to you and he grabs some towels and he runs over there.
Okay, I open the cash register and I take what's in it.
Make a stealth check for me. Or actually, give me a
Okay.
second. Give me a second. Is there like a sleight of hand skill or something?
There's literally a sleight of hand.
Yeah, you sleight of
sleight of
hand.
It's a science skill.
It is a science skill. Come on, damn.
Okay. We'll get back to that. All right. What is Charlize doing?
I'm gonna go over and check out, or try and help too with the
Okay.
bellboy.
All right. So you guys run over to the bellboy. Keegan, go ahead and give me first aid.
All right, this ought to go good. Hell yeah.
All right. So it's funny. Okay.
Oh hell yeah, brother!
Paige, you can go ahead and do a first aid check as well.
Yay!
There you go.
Hey, all right. So the Charlize, being an explorer, she's patched up enough wounds before. You managed to at least stop the bleeding. He kind of pulls himself a little bit closer to you guys, and like in a pained whisper, he kind of just explains. He's just like, I got stabbed by these guys who paid me for a guest book.
Oh.
They said they were private investigators, but they look like they're here to kill someone, and then he passes out.
All right. Well,
You guys also, after that, hear a shotgun blast from outside. Chris. Still looking out of the window,
Oh, yeah.
Randy's able to see what looks almost like arguing for a second before the man pulls out a shotgun from his duffel bag and shoots inside the building. And then walks in.
I'm hiding.
Okay.
Do I got a fire poker or some kind of weapon object I can use?
You have a gun and a sword cane.
ooh.
I need to check my fucking equipment more often.
You do. Yes, you do. All of you guys are armed, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the archaeologist is a more adventurous type. Think more Indiana Jones. So yes, you have a fucking sword, cane, and a gun.
Where's his whip?
Oh, fucking
There's
I
no
get
whip.
ready
but-
to fucking go down.
Check combat as well as possessions, because my weapons aren't in possessions, but they are in combat.
Yeah, all of your weapons are in the combat tab, not the possessions tab. I didn't write them down in possessions because the most important thing is combat. So
Yeah.
I got $40.
Well, I'm down and ready to tussle then.
okay. You can hear screaming coming from inside. You've been staying here for a few days. You know that in that room was a newlywed couple. They were celebrating
Well-
their honeymoon, and you heard the shotgun blast, and you can hear the woman screaming and struggling from the next door. They're almost
Well,
like
this
a
is a
duplex
six-
thing,
That's a 60 minutes episode if I've ever heard of one.
right? So pause on you. Back to Tad. So Tad, you're grabbing money from the register, and as you're grabbing the money, the manager who came running out is kind of looking over and seeing that they've got like the kid like bandaged up and everything, and he runs over to you and he says, "What are you doing?"
Oh, you left this open. I was just closing it for you.
Make a fast talk.
Damn it. I'm bad Mary.
You're bad Mary tonight. So he looks very doubtful and says, "Yes, and that's why you have bills in your hand, right? You know there are 2 officers just outside, and we're dealing with an emergency right now. You come with me."
I mean, I'll go with them because I might as well. There's a very good chance the cops got shot or something. As
Okay.
far as I know.
So you start going with him. The manager starts walking over to
I bring my drink with me though.
Okay. So the manager walks over to Charlize and Henry. You're still standing with the bellboy, who's just passed out. You see the manager walk over with this man who's carrying a drink with him. Henry recognizes this as Fyron.
Mhm.
And you guys hear a scream from upstairs and another shotgun blast, and the screaming stops.
I motion
Uh,
towards the bellboy and I'm just like, he out?
Yeah.
I splash my drink on him.
He doesn't wake up. He's been stabbed.
Well, that was a
Also,
waste
really
of
hope he
it.
doesn't open his eyes.
It's fine. I'll put hair on his chest.
I'm gonna start walking towards the front door. I'm gonna try to get the attention of those cops. I don't know how many of them there were, but
There were 2 officers that came in one cruiser that you could see. It looks like they've already pulled out and left.
all right. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait a minute. What do you
How'd
mean
they
they
leave?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The bridge is out.
Okay,
Do you think they drove up to the bridge and they're just like, ah, shit?
you guys
That's right.
realize that Key West is a big fucking island, right?
No, I don't. I don't know anything about.
Yes,
I
it's
have no idea. what
It's a
hero is.
it's a pretty decent size island. They just drove to the police department on Key West. You guys aren't stranded in this hotel. Like it's still part of a city.
Boy, I guess someone should get on the horn because I'm pretty sure they have those by this point.
Phones, yes, they have phones.
Yeah. I'll walk.
Paige, what are
back
you
up to the
doing?
manager.
You're hearing screaming and gunshots from upstairs.
Were you asking me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go get my gun, my rifle.
Okay. So you're on the second floor, so you're going up to the second floor?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
It said your room is on the second floor, so you're going to go up to the second floor?
Oh, I thought you said you're on the second floor, so you're gonna go up to the second floor, and I was like, excuse me? Yes, exactly. Going up to the second floor.
Okay.
She's gonna go ahead.
Can I stealth check? Or whatever the hell.
You can make I'll let you make a stealth thing.
Yeah.
If I see her going towards the elevator, I'm also going to join her.
Okay.
Fuck! Alright.
All right, what is Firen
Fine.
doing?
I mean, I'm probably still following that guy. I just kind of want to see where this leads me for right now.
It kind of looks like the manager's not paying attention. When he heard the other gunshot, he just
Oh.
goes running into the back.
Oh, and I leave.
Like, there's a bunch of people freaking out. Where are you going?
I just go back to my room.
All right, your room is also on the second floor.
God damn it! Why do they all buy the gunshots?
Because that's where the rooms are.
Can I? I'm also going to stealth towards my room.
All right, make a stealth check. Are you
Are
taking
we
the
all
elevator?
just piling into the elevator?
Kind of
Yeah, I
sounds like
guess.
it.
Damn it!
All right, none of you are sneaky about it because, you're on an elevator.
Yeah.
And I'm at least a little tipsy.
So you guys all load into the elevator. You go up to the second floor. Second floor opens. You can see what looks like a maid lying on the ground. It looks like she's got a gunshot wound in her stomach. She's clearly dead as she's just bleeding out. You see two men, which Keegan, you recognize two of the men as two of the three men who came in. You see the man who had a pistol in his jacket go into what looks like a room, and you see the other man with a shotgun dragging an unconscious man behind him. And he's heading towards the elevator, and he turns and looks over at you guys as the elevator doors open and go, ding.
I shoot him.
Did
Oh,
anybody pull their guns out?
I would have, yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I did.
I will allow it just because I'm being nice.
Okay.
I mean, I would have absolutely pulled it out in the elevator like before then,
Right,
That's
but you
fair,
guys need
yeah.
to
because
tell
we were
me.
going up
But you
where
guys
there were
need,
gunshots.
but you need to tell me when you're pulling out your weapon
Okay.
because it
Well, I
is
didn't want to
very.
interrupt you.
You could just say, "All right, I'm going to follow her and I'm pull out my gun."
Okay.
But it's very
I-
important.
Go ahead.
All right, so all of you have your guns out. It's very important to know when you have a gun ready in this game because it increases your dex when you have a gun ready to go. Because if none of you had firearms ready, this guy would get to go first, almost guaranteed. So it's very important for me to know who has a gun out and ready to go.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even think about it. So if you don't want to give me my gun, I'm fine with that because I straight up didn't think about it.
No, that's
So-
fine. That's fine because I'm
Um,
assuming you probably would have pulled out your gun when they pulled out their guns.
Yeah, Firen wouldn't have pulled his gun out until he saw the band with the shotgun dragging an unconscious man. So
Yeah. Well, that's fine. And if you want to pull your guns out now, that makes sense. I want to give this as a disclaimer just for Call of Cthulhu in general. So how initiative works when you do combat in Call of Cthulhu is it's just based on your dex. You don't roll anything. It's just based on your dex score. If you have a gun out and ready to shoot, you get a plus 50. As long as your first action is to take a shot. So it's very important to know who has their guns out. So this is more of me just telling everyone, just let me know in the future if you have guns drawn.
Mm.
But all right, so what is everyone's dex scores?
Minus
80.
70. But I do have a thing where I get plus 50 dex in combat.
Minus 70.
I think I think you're treated as if you always have a gun ready. I think that's
Okay.
what that plus 50 is you always have a gun ready to go. So it's
All
funny
right.
that I yelled at you for saying that, but you're the one who doesn't actually need to tell me you have a gun ready. All right, so
I
Paige,
also get a bonus to int rolls quick draw. Oh, quick draw is the okay. All right, never
yeah,
mind.
quick draw is the thing that gives you that plus 50. Yeah. So Paige, you said you had 70?
Yeah.
All right, and then Fyron, what do you have?
80.
80. Okay. So pause on you guys. Chris. So what is Randy
Let's
doing
do
as he's hearing the woman screaming next to him, or in the building next to him, I should say.
Randy, I'm gonna shout out, "Oh no! A gunshot! Scoundrels! I hope they don't take all my money!"
Oh man, I'm gonna go take that guy's money.
Hmm. So you hear the screaming stop, and you hear a thud. And are you over by the window at all?
Facing the door, waiting for someone to come in.
Okay. So you can see out of the corner of the window. You can see this guy has this woman, like he's dragging her. He like looks curiously over at your like door, but he's still just dragging this woman. Like he's more interested in the woman than you.
Just shoot him from the window, then.
Okay.
Just wham!
So he's not expecting that.
Have a kill me stick.
Go ahead and give me a handgun roll. Do it under the combat tab because it'll roll your damage automatically for you. Whew. All right, so that's not a great day for him. All right, so you put a shot right into his shoulder. The man screams and he kind of like drops the woman and he like turns with his shotgun wildly as he's kind of looking around until he figures out, obviously, the shot came from the window over where you were. All right, so what is your dex? What is Randy's dex?
95.
Holy shit.
95?
Jesus, okay. I saw I had 80 and I was like, well, I have the most dex, but no.
God damn.
Randy, the fucking archaeologist here with his sword cane and fucking getting a hard success shots.
I guess. Jesus Christ.
He's almost as dexterous as a human can be.
Yeah, so another thing with Pulp Cthulhu, so his archetype is called Adventurer. When you create a Pulp character, you get one characteristic that's considered your core characteristic, and that one is rolled differently and is usually much, much higher. So it is very easy to get like a 95 in a core characteristic. But Randy, you get to go first.
It's all because it's to help me chase my dream of wrestling.
But yeah, so you got your surprise shot in, but you get to go again.
Oh no!
Ooh, unfortunately, that is not enough.
Would have only been 2 damage anyways.
Yeah. All right, so
Wait, he survived this damage of the first one?
he did.
I don't like it.
So he is going to shoot his shotgun at you. I believe you have the talent that lets you dive for cover without taking any penalty.
I do.
All right, so I'm going to assume you're going to dodge then, because that will give him a penalty dice to his.
Don't lose action when diving for cover.
Yeah. So you can just dive for
Yes,
cover
I'm
for
gonna do
free. So that will give him a penalty die. Which actually he would already have a penalty die anyway because you have cover from the window.
Can he have 2 penalty dice?
Yes, actually you can. So
Okay.
all right, so he misses terribly considering he had 2 penalty dice from that. Yeah, you can have like 10 penalty dice technically.
We couldn't see his roll, by the way.
What do you mean Oh yeah, no, that's because I'm rolling on my own.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, I keep my DM rolls private. Mainly just because I don't want to have to do character sheets for all of these NPCs.
That's fair.
Yeah, screw that. Alrighty, so he takes a shot at you and he misses. So it makes it your turn again.
Damn.
All right. He's getting a little bit closer to where you're at now. So he takes another shot. I'm going to say that he's close enough that you're not really able to use the window as cover, but you can still dive for cover. Since, like I said, you can kind of do that for free. So give me a second
I do.
here. And he misses again. Okay. So back to you. And he's not diving for cover or anything.
Keep firing and dodging, firing and dodging.
Okay.
Leave.
Damn! It's max damage too.
Yeah, you don't have a very good firearm skill, do you?
30.
Yeah, it's not great. I think you're better with your sword cane, aren't you?
40. I'm actually best with my fist. 65.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I should just motherfucker.
Run out there, put your dukes up.
So he runs up to the window and he takes a shot at you. Ooh, that's actually going to hit you.
Dodge, duck, dip, dip.
And then Randy dies.
For 4 points of damage.
Boulder dash. Oh.
Maybe not.
So back to you. This guy's at the window now.
Hold on, how many shots? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got 2 more before I need to reload.
Yep.
Ka-chow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, or did you just roll?
I got another fail.
Yeah, so since you're point blank, you get a bonus die to that. So just roll a d10.
Come on, mama.
Hey, there you go. All right. So he takes a shot at you, he kind of grazes your leg a little bit, and then with him being right at the window, you just put the gun up to his forehead, pull the trigger, and just blow his fucking brains out.
Wait, I rolled a 1. How does that
It's a
work?
10.
Yeah. I had you roll because you had a bonus dice. So what that means when you have a bonus dice is you roll 2 of the percentile dices. I just had you roll a d10, so I'm counting that as you rolled a 10. 10 plus 7 means you actually had 17 and not 37.
I see. I forgot it was just the 10th place. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that means that you actually managed to kill him.
Nice.
Back to everyone else. So, all of you guys have higher dex than this man. So, Tad, you're first. He's raising his shotgun right towards you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I shot him. Oh wait, that wasn't with the combat tab.
Yeah, just roll the combat one, and we'll ignore the roll and just count it as
Okay, good.
Yeah. So 2 damage. Okay. So you manage to put a shot into his arm, and he kind of yelps out in pain, but he's still standing. I think next we're just gonna go ahead and say it's Keegan because he has that quick shot.
Okay.
So Keegan, he is going to dive for cover though. That's going to give you a penalty dice to your shot.
Well, he's a jerk. All right. So
when the prompt comes up, and this is important, when the prompt comes up, switch to penalty, and then you're going to be rolling 2 dice. Because you're rolling your normal dice and then the penalty dice.
okay.
Oof.
Oof. I mean, it would have been 1 damage, so that's fine, I guess.
Yeah. You rolled
Wasn't a
a...
misfire.
Yeah, and you only rolled like a 9 and a 1, so... Or a 9 and a 10, I mean. Was it a 9 and a 10? Whatever.
It looks like it.
So... You shoot at him and you miss.
Well,
Yeah,
don't click bonus / penalty.
That's why I changed the sheet the way it is.
Mhm.
But all right, so you take a shot at him. He dives for cover and he misses. Paige, it's your turn. You are actually able to take a shot at him without him being able to dodge for cover again. So, what would you like to do?
Take a shot at him, of course.
All right, give me a shot.
Okay. Did I ever get? I didn't get my rifle, did I?
No, you're on your way to get your rifle, so you have the pistol.
Okay. Okay. Is that handgun?
Yes. Yep. On the combat tab, you can just click handgun.
Yeah. Yo.
Ooh.
All right. So what I mean by the combat tab, though, if you go to the combat tab on your sheet,
Yeah.
you can click I believe it says like 38 auto or whatever.
Oh yes. Yeah.
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 Well, .45 revolver, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, there you go.
You
Yeah.
have a 45?
She has a fucking
Yeah.
45.
Oh.
So do me a favor, click on that. We're going to use your 19 roll on this, but that will roll the damage automatically for you.
Nice. 9.
9. Jesus Christ.
okay.
Fuck. All right. So you shoot this guy right in the fucking sternum.
yeah,
After he
brother.
dodges for cover. He is alive, but he passes out from the pain.
Hell yeah. Suck these nuts.
That was unnecessary.
First of all,
Was it though?
no,
No.
it's not.
No, I know
Exactly.
it's not. I know it's not.
Damn right.
All right, but yeah, so you shoot that guy. He's pretty hurt, but he's unconscious. He's lying on the ground. He's not like bleeding out or anything. But he's out. And then you can hear screaming coming from that room way down the hall. Your guys' rooms are at the rooms kind of in between going to that door.
I still go to my room.
Okay. So you go to your room. Paige, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go get my handgun. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, my rifle.
All right, so you go and grab your rifle, and then Keegan, what are you doing? What's Henry doing?
I'm gonna start going towards that door with the screaming.
Okay. And then what is Randy doing now that you've shot this
Oh,
man?
Look at the lady. See, if I recognize her, I guess, like other than just being my neighbor, like if she's someone important, yada yada yada.
So give me 1 second here. She, from what you know, this is just your neighbor or whatever. But I need you. Give me 1 second here. I need you to make an intelligence roll for me.
Ooh, I'm bad at that. I'm above average. Nope.
Okay.
Oh, hard no.
You can see it looks like he has drawn something on her forehead in blood. Like, not a cut on her or anything, but it looks like he, dabbed his finger in blood and drew something onto her forehead. It's starting to wash off in the rain, though.
I'll quickly take out the handy dandy notebook and jot that down.
Okay.
Jot down that she has something drawn on her head, or jot down the thing that is on
The symbol itself.
Yeah, I assumed it was the symbol.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then what are you doing after that?
I'm gonna go check out the apartment itself.
All right, so going into the apartment, you can see that her newlywed husband is lying dead on the floor. It looks like he took a shotgun blast right to the chest. It doesn't look like anything
All right,
else has
nice.
really been disturbed besides that. Like, there's no signs of a robbery or
okay.
anything.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna reload the old revolver and head back to the lobby.
Okay. Are you going to take the woman with you?
Is she dead?
No. No, it looks like he just knocked her out.
I thought she. I'm sorry. I thought she was dead. Yeah, I'll take. Yeah, fuck. I thought she was dead.
No.
Take her
He
with
just
me.
he just knocked her out. Yeah, she for the most part looks like she's got like a big welt on her, but it doesn't look like she was injured besides that. But yeah, so you grab her, kind of drape her over your shoulder, and then she's pretty out of it, but you manage to get back inside the lobby. So you two are in. So first Firen's in his room, and then Charlize is grabbing her rifle. So, Charlize, you were in your room. You have your rifle. Keegan.
Eh.
All right. So you go towards the end of the hall there. And then when you...
Can I pick up his shotgun along the way?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So you grab that shotgun. You start making your way down. When you get to the room, you can just see... Actually, you know what? Go ahead and give me spot hidden.
Damn it.
Oof. All right. So when you go inside the room, it looks like the room is empty. Make a listen roll.
There it is. All right, even worse. So let's see.
Okay, good.
Make a smell roll now.
All right, Keegan. So yeah, it looks like the room is empty. You know you heard like a scream before, but you don't see anybody here. But it does look like the window is open.
With the shotgun. No, I'll have the shotgun in my other hand, but I'll still have my pistol out, and I'll start walking towards the window.
Okay. So you start
Take a look
walking.
out it.
You start walking towards the window. You're looking out, and you can't see a whole lot with like the storm and stuff. But you're able to just barely make out at the bottom of the fire escape somebody with somebody over their shoulder running off. But you can't get a clear shot or anything with how heavy the storm's coming down.
I'll shout for him to stop.
Okay. So you shout. He doesn't stop.
Damn, that usually
Well,
works.
Well, shit, yeah, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna start going down the fire escape, I guess.
Okay. So you get out into the howling rain and the storm. You make your way down the fire escape, get down to the the ground. At this point, you can't tell what direction he ran off to. You don't know where he is.
Well, shit. I guess I'll just climb back up the fucking fire escape, get back into the room, see if I can figure out why they targeted this person.
Okay. All right. So, what is Firen doing?
Did Firen see Randy as he was heading to his room?
We'll say, let's see. We'll say in your room, you're able to see enough out of the window that no, actually, no, you wouldn't see that. No.
Okay. I don't know. I didn't really plan what I was gonna do once I got here.
I mean, you're just in your room right now.
Yeah. I locked the door and I turned on the radio.
Okay. So the radio is just like all of the normal broadcasts have been interrupted by, news about the storm. Paige.
Okay.
So
I turn off the radio.
Okay. So Charlize has her rifle now. What are you doing?
Sorry, I muted myself. Like, I thought I was muted and then I wasn't. So, I'm gonna go back down to the first floor
Okay.
and just check it out, see if anything's changed.
Okay. So you start heading down to the first floor.
Okay. Is there anything different, like new people? Has everyone mostly scattered? Like, what am I looking at here?
It looks like most people have scattered. There's a few people who are hiding off in like the back rooms. There's a couple of people out in the lobby. The manager's kind of poking his head out, but it doesn't look like there's anybody new except for you see Randy kind of running in or going through the door in the lobby, and he's got a like semi-unconscious woman draped over his shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna go investigate that.
Okay. I mean, you and Randy do know each other, so obviously,
right.
you've
That.
just
Yeah.
got back
That's
from the
why it's
Amazon.
like. Right. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, someone I know, and he has a. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So.
saying. That's why I'm saying that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you're like, oh shit.
Gotcha. Yeah.
All right, so you go over there. So, Randy, you see Charlize with her big ass rifle, kind of rushing over to you.
Good, the elephant gun.
It's not quite an elephant gun. It's a 30-06,
There aren't-
but
There aren't elephants in the Amazon.
You don't know that. Have you ever been
I mean,
there?
a 30-06 though, that might take down an elephant.
So I'm going to look at him and say, what the hell? What's going on? Why do you have her?
The devils broke into this young lady's room and killed her husband and knocked her out, and I don't know what they were going to do.
Gotcha. I was not aware.
I killed the bastard.
I'm trying to picture what Randy looks like and if I would take him seriously or not.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay, then yeah, I would take him seriously. Okay, cool.
But bigger mustache.
Impossible.
Without asthma, I'm assuming.
No, more asthma. Bigger mustache, more asthma.
Okay, well, shit. And you said she has the mark on her forehead, right, Jesse?
It's mainly washed off now. You can see that there's like a smudge of blood on her forehead,
Oh, okay.
but she's not bleeding from the forehead or anything.
Okay, so to me it would just look like smeared blood. All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, what are we gonna do with her? Homeschool?
Is there like an open chair? Because I'll just like put her down on the chair.
Yeah, there's plenty of chairs you can set her down on.
We could sacrifice her to the dark gods.
We could.
And then, oh yeah, I'm gonna put her down on the chair and then pull out my notebook and, my dear girl, have you seen anything like this in your travels? And then show her the symbol.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check, Paige.
Okay. Load up the skills, homeboy. And intelligence. I'm stupid.
It'll be at the
Yep.
very top, like very, very top.
And boom, bam. Yo! What is it?
Did everyone just disconnect from the game, or is that just me?
No.
No, there was a glitch in roll
Okay.
20.
Yeah, it just there was a delay there for a second. Who are we losing? Oh, it looks like we lost Paige.
Huh.
Well, that's weird.
So you guys like popcorn?
Yeah,
Popcorn's all right,
popcorn's
yeah.
great. We had a lot of it yesterday.
Yeah, you still have a lot of it.
I was too enraptured.
That popcorn's got to be stale as fuck.
Was too enraptured by monkey versus lizard to eat popcorn though. Oh, this ought to be good. Oh, okay.
Anyway, we'll pause on you guys. So, Keegan, Henry, pulls himself up the fire escape. You get back in the room. You're not actually, go ahead and make a spot hidden check.
Again, no thing. All right. Well, going back to Bad Mary.
You are able to just make out a what looks to be a the guest book.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Okay,
Welcome
you
back.
are cool.
Okay,
but
sorry.
Keegan, you're able to make out the guest book. It looks like it's got some blood on it. That looks like it's been dropped outside the window.
Outside the window?
Or inside the room, but like right
Oh, okay.
outside the window.
All right, well, I'll get it away from the open window before it gets too wet.
Okay.
I guess I'll look and see who was in this room.
All right. You know that in this room was Eleanor Harris. And it gives like a birth date. Her birth date was July 27th.
Just Eleanor?
Eleanor Harris.
No. As in
Yes,
just
it was
the one person.
it was just the one person.
I guess I'll carry the book with me as I walk outside, and I assumed that the guy that the other guy was carrying was dead, but I guess I'll go check on him.
Yeah, so the man is live.
Oh, okay.
It looks like he's been knocked out.
All right.
You see that he's got blood drawn on his forehead. It looks like a symbol. Give me an intelligence check.
Hey, I did
There
something.
you go. You can tell that it is the star sign of Virgo. It's just a zodiac sign drawn in blood on his forehead.
Keegan doesn't know. Actually, you know what? I'll just look it up because I have Google.
You do. And we're going to pause on you, Paige.
Yep.
So the symbol he shows you in his journal that Randy shows you, it is the zodiac sign for Cancer.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. I gotta get back to my note page. Okay.
What the fuck? Old dates and new dates? What is this?
They changed
This is a new zodiac sign?
Yeah, they changed it for people who were born after a certain year. It like shifted.
Yeah.
Why?
So like I'm a Taurus, but if I was born whenever that shift happened, I'd be an Aries.
That's stupid.
It's because there's technically since they started doing it, I think the days are slightly longer. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking reason for it was. Anyway, off topic. So Tad, Fyron can hear movement from outside of his door.
Is there like a peephole?
Yep.
Can I look through the peephole?
Yep, looking through the peephole, you see Henry, or at least, the man you recognize from the hotel, who is in the elevator helping you in that gunfight. You see him checking the unconscious man. They're pretty much right outside your door.
Okay. I guess I just kind of open the door a crack. I put the chain on the door and then I open the door a crack and I'm just like, hey, can you do that somewhere else?
I look down at the unconscious man again. No.
It's just this is my room and I don't like shady characters sitting out in front of it.
I look at the dead body right next to me.
He's not shady. He's not going anywhere. I trust him.
Right. I'm just going to go back to what I was doing.
What are you doing?
I'm going to search this guy for identification.
So searching him for identification, you get the name from his wallet and his ID, Richard Lowry.
Wow, stealing a dead man's wallet. Class act.
Shut up. I am guessing that his birthday is somewhere in between August 23rd and September 22nd.
It is September 2nd. Today's his birthday.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a real shame.
Yeah.
He's unconscious. He's not dead.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's on my birthday, I wouldn't like to be knocked out.
That's fair.
So,
But yeah, so you've got that guy there, and you've got the other guy who's been shot, who's still alive but unconscious.
can
The
I
gunman.
search him?
You can. It doesn't look like he's got any identification or anything on him.
Does he have any marks on him?
Nope.
Tattoos? Nothing?
Nope.
Well, you're lame. Okay, I'll try waking, Richard?
Richard, yeah, he's out
Yeah.
like he's out cold.
Okay. Do I see any other rooms that have been, like, kicked in or anything like that, aside from the one that,
Like 2 doors down from Firen's room.
I'll, go check that room out.
Do
Okay.
you leave his wallet when you leave?
Probably?
Okay. As soon as you're like a little ways away, I take it.
Make a listen check, Keegan.
Alright.
Okay.
They always disappear on me. Alright.
Hey,
Okay.
so as you're walking away from the unconscious guy, you can hear the chain go, and you hear the door open up, and you can see Firen kind of like going to go take the guy's wallet.
Stop! What are you doing?
Taking this?
No! Put it back!
Why?
Because it's not yours.
And?
Silence.
Fucking got him in a lockdown.
Yeah. Just stop. Like I am so confused.
I put the wallet back on him and then I just stare at you.
No, come with me.
No?
I'll level the shotgun at you. Come with me.
You make a very good argument. I come with him.
Okay. Jesus. All right. So checking, looking at the room that's been kicked open. I mean, on the register or the guest book that you have, this was Richard Lowry's room. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. It looks like a normal hotel room.
All right. Does he have any luggage or anything?
I mean, yeah. It doesn't look like it's been touched, though. You can see what looks like a suitcase with a bunch of stuff in it over by the end of the bed.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to wait for him to wake up. All right. Well, I guess we need to go back downstairs and let everyone else know that at least the main threat is gone.
You seem real confident about that.
Yeah. Which one looks heavier between Richard and the guy that's been shot?
The guy who's been shot.
All right, I'm gonna pick up Richard. I'm gonna tell you to pick up the other guy.
I'm size like 45.
Oh, are you?
I'm strength 40. I'm a very small man. I was supposed to be a woman, technically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
all
a
right,
femme
fine.
fatale.
All right. In that case, I guess I'll pick up the heavier of the two, and I'll tell you to grab Richard.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard's not a very big man. So you guys, drag them to the elevator, make your way down. So for Charlize and for Randy, you two see the elevator doors open, and you see, Randy, this is your first time really like noticing the two men. But Charlize, you recognize the two men that were in the gunfight with you, that are carrying the man who is unconscious upstairs, and then the man who is shooting at you, who is also unconscious, as they make their way into the lobby from the elevator.
Well, I gotta go check that out too. I'm invested now.
And then you guys
I'm
can
gonna
see
go-
like the lobby's mostly empty, but you see those two over there. You well technically character names are hard. Technically Firen recognizes Randy, and then both of you obviously recognize Charlize, as she's got a fucking big ass rifle on her now, and then they've got an unconscious woman who they laid down in a chair in the lobby.
I put Richard so he's just sitting on top of the unconscious woman.
Are you?
We keep
Were
them
you
together.
kicked in the head?
We got to keep them together so we know where they are.
I actually swat him with my sword cane. The cane part, not the sword.
So you get swatted by the cane. There is an open chair next to the woman.
Oh, good. I sit in it.
Okay, so what are the
For a
rest of you
while
doing? You're all
holding
together
Richard?
in the lobby.
No, it's been a long day. I just needed to sit down a second.
All right.
No, he still has Richard laying on top of this woman.
I'm gonna keep smacking him with the cane until he gets out of the chair.
After like 3 smacks, I get out of the chair.
Okay.
I guess I'll go try to find the manager.
So the manager is actually coming over to you guys.
All right.
He looks very frantic, and he just says, "What's happening? What's going on?"
Good question. They knocked him out, drew like his zodiac sign on his forehead in blood, and another guy ran off with what's her name?
Eleanor.
Yeah.
We brought the shot guy with us, right?
Yes.
And it's clearly like a shotgun wound.
No, it's from a 45. That's what.
Oh,
shot him
okay. I thought he was shot with shotgun. Okay.
No, Keegan's got his shotgun right now.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, he just looks kind of panicked, and he looks over at the guy that you guys shot, and he says, "Is that one of the guys?"
Whatever you want, baby.
You've called the police by now.
They're not
mean-
picking up.
Can you narrow it down? Because he's definitely a guy.
He says, that we've been calling them, but it's been ringing through. There's something wrong. That's not normal. And obviously that guy can't stay here.
What, the shot guy?
Yes, you need to take him to the police.
Or like a hospital.
Are there any like cars out front? Like, could we?
There are your cars.
Oh.
Mhm.
I mean, the Randy and Charlize may not have cars, but you two absolutely would have cars here. They just got
Okay.
back from the Amazon, so they probably took a taxi.
All right. Well, there's still the one guy that got away from me that is somewhere, so I'm not quite comfortable just leaving.
What makes you think he's still here if he ran off?
Because I don't know where he went. He very well could still be on the premises.
Didn't you just say he kidnapped a woman?
Yeah, that doesn't mean that he's going to stop at just her. I mean,
I mean, usually, if you had kidnapped a person, you'd probably just leave with that person. It's not kidnapping until you get them away.
all right. Well, still think we should search the perimeter of the place. Any takers?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll stay with the unconscious people.
I'm down to scour, Jesus Christ. Scout with my fucking guns and shit.
All right. Well. So
I
are you
don't know,
guys?
Fyron. I feel like you coming with us would be a real boon.
Are you gonna point the gun at me again if I don't?
The manager look back at you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine, I'll go with you.
So what are you guys doing?
Start looking around the building.
Yeah, we're gonna scour the building for any hoodlums,
Ne'er-do-wells.
vagabonds.
Okay. I mean,
Bandits.
how long are you taking to do that?
I don't know. It's pretty windy out and rainy, so probably like a once around the building.
All right. Are you walking around all the apartment buildings and stuff too? Because there's like 9 of them.
That sounds like it's going to take a real long time.
It is.
Probably just the main building.
Okay. Walking around the main building, there's no one else outside that you can see.
Don't worry, I push them onward.
What?
We're not done here. There's more room to this. They could be hiding in the apartments.
I'll search.
Are you,
I'll go search the apartments by myself.
Balderdash, it's dangerous. Take one of these with you. Give Keegan whatever your name is. Push you towards him. You two seem to be friends.
Nah, I hate this guy. He pointed a gun at me like not even 10 minutes ago.
Fuck this man.
That's what friends do.
I don't agree with your definition of friendship.
all right. Well, I mean, are you guys also going to search around the apartments?
Of course.
I mean, I guess if we're doing it, we might as well. So we'll start to search around the apartments as well.
All right.
You guys realize there's like a hurricane coming, right?
Right.
Yeah, we're probably going to need to be quick about it.
What are you? Okay. All right. So everyone make me spot hidden checks.
Nice.
No sense of adventure.
Oh shit.
I'm blind. The best person that fails.
Okay. All right. So Fyron and Henry, you're taking up the front. So you start looking around a couple of the apartment buildings. Most of them are locked. You know, there are people in there because these are rooms. A couple of them are probably empty, but most of the doors are locked. But getting your way towards the edge of one of them, you can see down what looks like Bertha Street, which is the street that runs next to the Grand Hotel. Keegan, you actually can recognize the guy just way off in the distance, getting into the driver's seat of a car and driving down the road. But he's like several hundred feet away.
Okay, so he's gone.
I mean, more or less. He's getting into the car. But you can see him getting in the car and driving away.
Yeah, and you said he's several hundred feet, and this
Yeah.
game has a hard limit on the guns, so it can't exactly take a shot, so...
Not really, especially not in the storm.
Yeah. Well, by the time we do anything about it, he's going to be gone. The bellboy said something about them paying him for the book, so he might have more information. I think it's best to just get back inside the main building.
All right, we're going to take a break right here, okay?
All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna take
Okay.
a 5-minute break for a bathroom break. Get food, snacks, whatever else. So I'm gonna switch us to the break page, and everyone, we will be right back. All right, and we are back. Alrighty, so you guys have just finished searching kind of the outside of the buildings and the apartment buildings. You just saw the car drive off, and you guys have made your way back into the lobby where you've got the unconscious gunman who the manager and one of the hotel employees are just kind of like looking over, like not looking over, but like standing guard of the unconscious man with a fucking gut wound. There is the bellboy who looks like he's still unconscious. He's got the stab wound that Charlize was able to patch up. And then you have the two unconscious people who look like they got knocked out pretty hard, but the woman at least looks like she's coming to a little bit. The guy is still just out cold.
Right. You said the woman looks like she's coming to.
A little bit, like she's semi-conscious.
Right. Oh shit.
You hear one of the hotel employees from over by the front desk just yelling out to the manager, just like, "It's still just ringing through, boss. We can't get through to the police."
We should probably.
Who's up for a jaunt through the rain?
I mean, I'll take my car. You're welcome to jaunt through it,
Numbers
though.
two.
Let's does anyone here have any medical experience that can help these people while some of us go and try to get in contact with the police?
There's one woman who kind of walks forward a little bit and she says, I'm a nurse.
All right.
She's already been kind of looking over the bellboy a little bit.
While we were out there, I did see the last gunman, we believe at least, take off in a car. So it seems like the threat at least is gone, but we still need the police at least to investigate more.
Okay.
So
The manager
everyone
says,
here should be safe. We'll go try to get the police.
Okay. Are you going to take the gunman with you, the one that's still alive?
Yeah. Because I assume no one here can, like... There's no, like, holding cell here, so yeah.
At a hotel? No.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can confirm they do not have a prison cell at this hotel.
Well, you never know.
It's not one of those hotels.
Yes, this isn't hostile. All right. So the manager just nods enthusiastically and says, "Yes, I think that's a great idea. You can take this man with you and get him to the police and let the police know that we've got some people injured here. I don't know if maybe their phone lines are down or what, but we need help."
All right. Well, let's all hop into a car and get going.
Okay, whose car are we taking?
It's-
You already offered.
Yeah,
Well, I said
that's true.
I would go in my car.
Yeah, and we will go in your car.
I don't know about that. I'll ride in your car.
Who's got the bigger car?
Probably you, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll take my car.
All right. So you're able to squeeze the shot unconscious gunman in between whoever the two people in the back are.
I'll be in back.
Okay. Who else? Who's sitting shoddy? Who's got shoddy?
Oh, me, 100%.
Okay. He called shoddy first. So we got Charlize and Firen in the back seat with the gunman between them, and we got Henry driving with Randy in shotgun. All right. So you guys start making your way down. Oh, go ahead.
Can I, while we're driving, pickpocket this guy of his wallet?
He doesn't have one.
He doesn't have one.
He doesn't? Damn.
Nope.
No, I tried searching for it.
Okay.
Nope, he doesn't have anything like that on him. It looks like he's just wearing like these basic, nondescript black work clothes.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you guys are making your way down the road. Now, I gotta imagine Henry is probably at least the type of person who would familiarize himself with the location, so you probably know where the police station is.
Yeah, he's read the map.
Yeah. Also, I'm assuming that you and Fyron are probably from Florida, would be my guess.
Henry is actually from Paw Paw in Michigan, so he lives at 7392 Broad Mall.
So you realize there are no shells for that shotgun?
Wait, he didn't shoot.
Yeah, he didn't have any
Yeah, he did.
shells.
Oh, so it's just empty?
I'm being sarcastic, Keegan.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's more of a keep pissing me off and you won't have any shotgun shells.
Well, you asked if I was from Florida. I said no.
Paw Paw, Michigan, though. Like
Paw Paw is real.
I know it's real. All right. Anyway, before I kill you all. Anyway, so you
I'm
make your
being good for once.
you are being very good. But you make your way to the police station and you stop outside. You notice that there is what looks to be a police car with its doors just open outside the police station. And it looks like the front door is just open.
Well, that doesn't look right.
Hmm.
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 This is a hard situation because you want to be like, all right, guns up, let's go in. But if you walk into a police station
Yeah.
with your gun up, you're gonna die.
All right. Well, let's do exactly that. We'll see how it goes.
You know, walk in just with your guns out, ready to go.
God, no. No. I'll holster my gun, and I guess the shotgun I'll just carry by like the pump part.
Okay.
I'll carry the shotgun.
Nah, we're good. I like it.
Mhm.
All right. So you're going inside the police station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are the rest of you holstering your weapons?
Walking with my cane, holstering the revolver.
I'll kind of like have it like it on my like whatever under the jacket holster, but I'll have my hand on it.
Okay. So you guys walk inside, and the first thing that you smell is the smell of iron. You
Okay.
notice about a dozen officers that have been just shot to death, lying along the floor. There are a couple of wounded officers, and what looks to be those two officers that were at the hotel earlier that are like helping people up. They quickly swing their guns over at you guys when they see you walking in.
Hands up.
And no, I almost said something not okay.
The moment you guys put your hands up, they stop for a second, and then they put their guns down.
What the hell?
So one of the officers walks over to you. There's a look of recognition in his face, like he can tell you guys are from the hotel. He's looking over mostly at Randy and Charlize because Randy is at least a somewhat local celebrity, and also Charlize a little bit too. Plus, also she's got a big ass gun and has that look. He's ignoring the shotgun, obviously, but you know, all of you. To be fair, all of you probably look fairly intimidating, but. He walks over. He's still got like a gun on his his hand on his gun. But he walks over to you guys and he kind of just ushers you to the side and just like, "Who are you guys?"
Your mom? I don't say that.
Oh, that's
Got
weird.
him.
He just looks over. "Mama, you finally came back from buying cigarettes."
You look a lot
me.
younger than I thought.
Mhm.
My name's Henry. We came from the hotel.
Okay. So
There were like
there's-
some shootings there.
there were shootings there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
brought
We have.
we brought a criminal.
Is the criminal still in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. We took the keys. It's fine.
Yeah, I would
we cracked a
imagine.
window.
He's also been shot in the chest, so I imagine he's not going to be moving very much.
So he just nods a little bit and he says, I don't know what the hell happened. We got a call on the radio that they were shooting down at the station. A couple of the guys who survived the incident said that a bunch of guys showed up in both the front and the back with guns and just started shooting. And obviously, our guys weren't prepared for that. We've never had something like that happen. We've had one officer die since 1906. We weren't expecting something like this.
It
Was
was
it heart
only
disease?
a kiss. It was only a kiss.
And all the white people start going crazy.
Yeah.
So did you guys get any of them, or was it just a slaughter?
From what we've heard, it was just a slaughter. We think that we managed to injure several of them, but it looks like they grabbed their guys when they left. When we got here, it was already done with. Like I said, there's a few guys that are injured, but we're trying to do what we can to load everyone up in a van and take them to the hospital.
Yeah, that's a good plan. If only we had gotten here sooner, huh?
My boy, was anyone taken?
He thinks about it for a second. He's like, I don't know, actually. We didn't, none of the officers, but we haven't checked the jails.
Well, let's go check the holding cells then.
Let's do a head count, my boy.
So you notice he's just nodding and everything. It seems like he's just like like this guy looks pretty young. So it looks like he's more or less like a rookie, and he's pretty happy to let someone else start giving the calls here.
Tell you what, bud. Why don't you get the criminal from our car, and we'll put him in a holding cell, and we'll also check the holding cells.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. They're just down the hall, behind the like reception desk or whatever. You can't miss them.
Okay,
And then
is it past the armory?
past the armory.
Yeah, would that be past like an armory?
No, the armory's in the very back, but from what we can tell, it was raided.
Okay. Oh well, never mind.
But he goes outside and starts trying to get that criminal out. So what are you guys doing? There's a few officers milling about, but most of them look like they're pretty hurt and they're trying to tend to everyone else. Nobody's really paying you much mind once they notice that the one guy was talking to you and not shooting you.
Where do you guys think the evidence lockers are?
Let's get a head count. I'm actively choosing to.
Yeah.
Let's. The young one, the young guy, he needs to help us with a head count. I don't know these fucking people.
Yeah, it looks like a jail. Case closed, team.
So if you go over to if you wait a little bit, the guy comes back in with he's kind of like half dragging, half carrying the guy that you guys shot, and he's just kind of dragging him in, and he kind of walks past you guys and he starts going behind the reception area to where you're presuming is the holding cells.
I follow.
I'm gonna follow him. Follow him back there.
Okay, what about Henry and Charlize? What are you two doing?
I am also going to the holding cells.
All right.
Samesies.
All right. So all four of you follow him to the holding cells. There's only like a handful of cells. This isn't like a super large police station because there are obviously multiple police stations throughout the Florida Keys, but this one is for this particular precinct. You only see one other individual in a holding cell. He puts the criminal in one and he kind of locks it up. And he says, all right, well, we'll try to get him medical aid, but we got to care for our own guys first. And then he kind of looks for a little bit. and he says, "Oh shit, we're missing someone."
Who?
I
Dan-
knew it.
Daniel Hodges. He was here for drunken and disorderly. He was just sleeping it off.
It's very strange. There might be clues in your evidence locker. Do you have the keys of those?
Smack him with my cane.
And he just looks over at you and he says, "No, I'm too new for something like that. I don't know where the keys would be. I don't know who would have them. A little chaotic right now."
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Would you happen to have his information on record?
I mean, I can try to look. If you guys just want to wait here, I'll go see what I can find.
Is there still like power, or has the hurricane knocked that out?
No, there's still power. The police station has a generator.
Oh, okay.
But he walks away, and then he goes out back towards the lobby area to kind of look for stuff. And there's one other
follow
inmate
him.
in the cell.
I'm
Alright,
following the officer.
All right, so you're going with the officer. What's Henry doing?
I am going to start asking the inmate about what he saw.
All right, what is Charlize doing?
I'm gonna stick around for the questioning.
All right, and how about Randy?
Ooh, Randy. I think I'm gonna go post watch. Keep an eye on outside.
Okay. All right, no problem. All right,
'Cause-
so
There's a group of vicious murderers around.
that is fair. That is fair. All right, so you take up watch at the police station door. Firen follows the police officer. The officer is just trying to go through the records and looking for stuff. Is there anything specific that you're doing, Firen?
Just kind of looking around. Do we pass anything like interesting?
Not really. Once you go out to the lobby, the phones are ringing off the hook, but none of the officers are really paying a whole lot of attention. But you do notice that one of the injured ones, finally, who's over at like his desk, picks up a phone and he's just like, "Hello? Yeah? Yeah," and he starts slumping a little bit. And he kind of turns over and he looks over at you and the other officer. Although he's not really like his eyes are unfocused, so it's not like he's really paying a whole lot of attention. And he just yells out in your direction, "Hey, someone take this call. This guy's saying he knows what's going on." And then he like puts
I'll take
the
it.
phone down on his desk and he just slumps over. You said you're going to take the
Okay.
call?
Yeah, I'll take the call.
All right, we're going to pause on you. So for Randy, you're just taking watch. The storm's picking up a little bit. The hurricane hasn't quite made its way down to actual Key West Island yet, but it's definitely picking up. Like you see debris flying everywhere. There's nobody else outside that you can tell. But you're still, just posting watch and doing your thing. For Charlize
Oh, hell yeah,
and
dude.
for Charlize and for Henry. So you are questioning the inmate?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
Okay. So the guy who's in the cell is like, he's got his hands over. He's just like, hey, what the hell is going on, man? And he looks at both of you. Like, he says man, but he's looking at both of you.
Yeah. We're trying to figure that out. Officer said there was another guy in here who got taken. You know anything about that?
Well, yeah. I mean, I saw them take him.
You want to elaborate on them taking him?
Well, I mean, that depends. Are you going to get me out of here?
Do you want to leave right now? There's a storm and murderers.
Yeah, there's a storm and murderers, and they just took the guy who was in the cell next to me. I'm stuck where I am. What if they come back? I'd rather at least not be in a cage.
We'll talk to the officers about it, but I need to know what is going on first.
No, man. I'm not talking if I don't have guarantee that I'm getting out of here.
I mean, I can't guarantee anything. I'm not an officer.
Well,
I'm
then
just
I'm
trying
not
to figure out
telling you
what's
anything.
going on. Well,
I'm
all
not
right.
telling you anything then.
All right, I'll start leaving.
Okay. What is Charlize doing?
Oh, a second, I'm looking. Oh, my hair's in my fucking face. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at my skills really quick.
You're fine.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna just shrug at the inmate and be like, sorry, bud, and I'm gonna follow Keegan.
Okay. All right, so we'll switch over to Tad. All right, so Tad, you pick up the phone and you hear a man on the other line just go like, "Hello? Is anyone there?"
Talk to me.
Oh, thank God. My name is Hector Mendez. I need help.
Okay, what's going on?
So I know what the cult is doing.
What are they doing?
I need protection.
Okay. Where are you?
You can meet me at... Give me a second. Trying to remember where this is.
Why don't you just come to the police station?
No, they'll know to look for me there.
I guess that's fair.
Just meet me at the cemetery on the corner of 3rd Avenue and Violet Street.
Man, that's shady as fuck. I don't know.
It's
The cemetery?
It's right next. It's only like 15 minutes from the station. It's the halfway point between me and you.
That seems like a place a cult would hang out at, though. Like, what if they're there?
They could be anywhere.
Yeah, but like a cemetery? Like, that's prime cult real estate right there.
Where else would you suggest?
I don't know.
If you have a better suggestion, I'll take it.
Is there like a fast food place closer or around there?
I don't think so. There's not a lot besides residential areas. I mean, the cemetery is pretty large.
I guess we'll meet you at the cemetery, but that is shady, so, you know, just keep that in mind.
He just says, "All right, fine, but as long as you can give me protection, I'll tell you everything you need to know about what's happening."
Sounds good.
All right,
See you in a bit.
All right, bye. And he
Bye.
quickly hangs up.
Okay, I hang up the phone and I look at the officer that's just kind of slumped over the table, and I'm like, "Hey, do you know how to get in the evidence locker?"
He's unconscious.
Okay.
You see Henry and Charlize coming out from the back.
Damn. So, can I try to stealthily go through this cop's pockets?
Make a sleight of hand?
This worked so well for me last time. Damn it.
So you guys are coming out of the back, and you can see Byron trying to like look through the pockets of this like unconscious officer at his desk.
You are actually insufferable.
What, it was fine when you did it?
Both in real life and in game, you are insufferable.
I just want to know the guy's name.
Does he have a name tag?
He does. He does.
Okay. Like a police officer would.
Yes. It's
I just
Lamont.
want to know the guy's address so I can drive him home.
The injured man, you're going to drive him home instead of the hospital?
He'll be fine. Walk it off. I stopped going through his pockets, though.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Oh, a guy called. We got to meet him in the cemetery. I know it sounds shady as fuck. I let him know that, but he was, you know how people are.
Why wouldn't he come here?
He said they'd know to look for him here.
Where does he think we're gonna bring him?
I don't know. Oh, he wants protection too. I don't know if we can. I mean, I told him we would, but I don't.
Those were some noises.
I mean, why would we get him though?
Oh, he said he knew what the cult was doing. Also, it's a cult, apparently.
The cult?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the whole zodiac signs. I guess.
That was a clue, yeah. That it was a cult.
Yeah.
Who believes in astrology in this day and age?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what my sign is because I haven't written down what my birthday is. So.
Yeah, same. I live a very nebulous life where I have not an age, a birthplace, or anything.
Oh, I
like
have
that.
all those things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, including my gender, which is android.
Oh, yeah. I don't have
Go
anything
fuck
for
off,
that either.
Keegan. You have 2 rounds for the shotgun.
I
I originally was gonna make it 3. You have 2.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess we have to go get the guy if he knows what's going on.
Yeah, let's probably do that. Should we take the other one?
Yeah. I mean, Charlize is right here. She can probably speak for herself.
Well, I meant the other one. Idiot.
Oh, I mean, he will absolutely go. I don't think we even need to ask.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying should we take him? Like we could just leave.
Oh.
Okay, first of all, Randy can hear all of this. I mean, he's just at the front door.
Randy's just intently like, okay, yeah, yeah. Like I imagine he's like going along with it. Oh, that's a really good point. Like,
Yeah,
He's preparing
Randy's,
his whipping cane.
right, like he's got his back to him. He's just like, "You're on my fucking list, boy. You're on my fucking list."
Just like I'm gonna bury you where no one can find you. I know where those places are.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, as high as fucking Randy's brawling is, he would probably beat the shit out of Firing in a fist fight.
Oh, I could almost guarantee it. I'm only good with a gun.
No, Byron, he said.
Oh, Byron?
Oh no, sorry, Firing. I meant Firing.
Okay.
It's really hard not to say Byron.
I don't know why. It's a whole different character.
It's almost as like he's a fucking idiot. All his characters' names sound like Byron Belmont.
This guy has glasses. A big
Oh
old
my
mustache.
It's almost like I need to just
hate
let
that.
him. I just need to let him play fucking Byron. Apparently.
I hate that I have to see you every day at work.
Oh my god. For anybody wondering who's watching, we all know each other in real life, so obviously should be obvious at this point. But all right, so what are you guys doing?
we actually don't. He's lying to you.
No.
I
Yeah.
am,
Never met
I am
these
a
people before in my life.
compulsive liar. Yeah. We just got together for this. We just speak with we're just really rude. That's what it is.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're just instantly rude to strangers. That's how I live my life.
We all met on Omegle, and we were just like, hey,
I was gonna say we all met on Roll20. We were all
Oh.
looking for group.
no, that's too
Uh,
much.
Yeah,
That makes
that's going a
sense.
little far. No.
Alright.
I was gonna say
I
we
got
met on Grinder.
Well, maybe there.
Yeah, Paige, you need to leave. I'm joking.
Please don't leave.
Please don't leave.
You're the only one of talent.
She's real quiet, Paige.
Wait, what? What did I miss?
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
no,
It's
what
fine.
Yeah,
No, I have
it's
to
all
do-
good. It's all good now.
was? Oh, hell no. What was said about me?
Keegan or Chris made a joke that we all met on Grinder, and I told you had to leave, and then you got real fucking quiet.
Hell no, I run her. You seen my dick lately?
That's fair. That's fair. You do have a massive dick. I
The
just wish
biggest
you.
dong.
I just wish you would stop whipping it out. Like it seems aggressive.
I like that what
Yeah.
you said exactly was, have you seen it lately? Like it's changed.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's all the supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got
Don't
some
you know?
tats on it.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing?
Gonna go to
my,
the cemetery.
shaft, my shaft is a rocket ship.
to the moon.
I am so sorry I said that.
Do you see what you did, Chris? Do you see what you did?
I am so sorry.
This is almost as bad as Evan's tight, sweet butthole.
Please,
He
please
does have a
stop.
tight sweet
No.
butthole. But Keegan, I breed him strong.
No, not on stream.
Anyway, these are inside jokes that we are not going to subject anyone else to. Anyways, so you guys are in the lobby of the police station after taking the call from Hector Mendez. What are you doing?
We probably go meet the shady ass guy in his shady ass place.
Fuck. We're good. So
Yeah,
we're gonna.
I just lost like 10 followers.
Because I said
So you're
fuck.
meeting the shady guy in the shady cemetery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do that once.
It's funny, Jesse, you were doing that, and I was just getting ready to figure out how to do it on here so I could do it.
Nice, I appreciate that.
So to the cemetery.
To the Sam.
To the
Shit.
Sem. All right, are you guys piling back into Keegan's car? Or, sorry, Henry's car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you said it was like 15 minutes away, so probably.
Yeah. It's not terribly far. It's 15 minutes more or less with the storm because you have to go real slow.
15 minutes game time.
Yeah, exactly. 15 minutes time. Fast
Yeah,
forwarding
because
time.
it's not real far in real life.
No, it's not. Shh.
You can probably see it from the police station.
Shh. 15 minutes. We're gonna say 15-minute walk. It's 15-minute walk
Oh,
to
okay.
get over there, which
Yeah, that's
makes
fair.
more sense. This makes a lot
Yeah,
more
okay.
sense. All right, so it's a 15-minute walk for you guys. It's just like a couple blocks. So you take the car out there. Again, the storm is just kicking really bad. As you guys notice this on your way to the police station too. Like there is no one on the road. Most of the buildings are shuttered. You know, they've got windows boarded up. Nobody else is out there. Everyone's hunkering down because obviously this storm is about to hit at any moment. But you guys make your way to the cemetery. You actually have to drive into the cemetery a little bit. The intersection that he told you, the corner to meet him at, is in like the heart of the cemetery. You guys drive in about as far as you can go. You know you're going to have to go on foot for at least like maybe a few hundred feet. It's only going to take you like a few minutes to get from where you can park to where he told you to meet you at or meet him at.
I'm so glad I had a gun pointed at me, so I can't be in my warm, safe, dry hotel room right now.
Where's your sense of adventure?
That's the spirit.
That's
Not-
whoa.
Not in the middle of a hurricane is where my sense of adventure is.
I do like that we've got like this archaeologist and this explorer who are like Indiana Jones type fuckers who are just like, oh, there are gunshots in a hurricane, let's fucking go. And then we've got like this private eye and this fucking con man who don't want to be involved in this. But the private investigator feels obligated and he's just forcing the criminal to do it. While the other ones are just like, you fucking pussies, let's just go.
Tell you what, I'll keep the car running so we can make a fast getaway when the shady guy in the shady cemetery betrays us.
Oh yeah, that's the shame about this car. It keys don't work for anyone else. Turn off the car.
I don't believe that. But
Well,
I
you
only
didn't
have,
roll sense motive, so
I only have a 10 in electrical repair, so I can't hotwire it. So I guess I'm going with you.
All right, so all of you guys are getting out of the car?
Let's go.
All right. So you guys hop out and
Gun ready.
you guys all
gun
have
out
your
already.
you guys all have your weapons ready. So you guys hop out and you start making your way to the corner where he mentioned to you guys before. You get to the corner, you don't see him. But
That's shady.
all of you are able to see a man running through the cemetery with 4 people chasing after him, shooting at him.
You think that's him?
I kind of hope not.
I start running towards them.
He did ask. Well, okay.
All right.
Thank you, Chris.
Hey, I fist fight mummies.
Are you just one of the people from the Mummy now?
He's Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
He's just Brendan Fraser with a sword cane
And a mustache.
and a
A
mustache.
really big
Yeah.
mustache.
I lean into Henry and I'm just like, we could just let him go alone. We can leave. There's nothing keeping us here.
You notice you're missing your keys.
What is Charlize doing? You see Randy just take off after these people chasing that man.
I'm gonna follow Randy.
All
Yeah.
right. So the bitch with the 30-06 is following Randy.
Let's go. Yeehaw.
Everybody in the club following Randy.
Fireman just like, I hate this. And then follows too.
All right. So you guys all start running after the people who are running after this guy. So you're chasing after everyone. Give me 1 second here as I debate what kind of skill roll I'm going to need for some of this. Actually, you know what? Everyone give me dex rolls first.
Just straight decks.
Just straight
Yeah.
dex.
I got an extreme.
Oh man, nice.
Jesus.
Hey, we all
okay.
succeeded.
Fucking
yeah, brother.
Christ. All right. God damn. So
Get a dex like that running from the cops.
So Randy's in the lead, having taken the front charge. Charlize chases after him. You two start following. Fucking, I like how Firen, who's just like, I don't like this, I hate this, and then he just catches up with Randy. Like once he's committed to it, he's just fucking going.
Look, the sooner we put a cap in these motherfuckers, the sooner I get back in the car and we can be dry again. So I'm putting these down like the dogs they are so we can leave.
But all of you manage to kind of move up, and you actually start catching up with the 4 individuals. 2 of them stop and kind of turn to face you guys, while the other 2 continue chasing after this man. The 2 that have stopped to turn to you guys, one appears to be armed with a handgun, the other one appears to be armed with a shotgun. I already know your guys' dex scores, so starting first, since everyone did tell me that they have their guns out and ready, first off is Randy. What is Randy doing?
Firing and keep running towards them.
Okay, so which one are you firing at? The one with the handgun or the one with the shotgun?
Shotgun. He's more dangerous.
All right, so the shotgun guy is going to dive for cover, so he's going to give you a penalty dice. So when you roll, just switch the prompt thing to penalty, and you're rolling 2 dice when it gives you that prompt asking you how many to roll.
Oof.
All right, so unfortunately, you do miss him as he dives for cover, and you said that you're moving up, so you get pretty close up, actually, like pretty much right on the 2 of them. And now next up is going to be Keegan.
All right. I am also going to take a shot at the guy with the shotgun.
What gun are you using?
Keegan next?
I'm gonna use my hand.
I have 10 more decks than him.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's right. You have 80.
he
I
does.
keep forgetting that you have much
Yeah.
higher decks. You are next. Sorry about that, Tad.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. I'll kind of slow down, but I'll keep moving forward, and then I'll also fire the guy with the shotgun because he is the scarier one.
Shotgun.
All right,
Yeah.
give me a roll.
So. Oh, fuck yeah.
My God.
You
Okay.
weren't kidding about putting them down.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
All right, so yeah, that guy dives for cover, and fucking Firen, who again was like, I hate this. And then just starts sprinting up front. Just does like this fucking slide to get level with the guy and just shoots him right through the throat. And the guy
Then
starts.
I like blow the smoke off my gun as I'm still sliding.
just super fucking badass. All right. Next up is Keegan. So there's just the guy with the handgun.
All right. Yeah, I'll shoot at him with my gun and hope I get that.
All right. What gun?
My 38.
Okay.
I half because it's a good idea, half because I don't have the stats for the shotgun.
That's fair.
All right, well,
Good job. I will also remind everyone, not that you should do this, because that would probably be a bad idea. I will remind everyone you can spend luck to get a success,
Yeah.
but you guys keep rolling much higher than your actual thing. So you probably don't want to spend that much luck for just one hit, but yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
And then
If we-
bringing up... Oh, go ahead, Ted.
If we fail, it's always by like 30 or 40, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's been by a large amount.
Mhm.
Paige, what would you like to do?
you got that big ass rifle.
Yeah. Is that one guy still up and going?
The guy
Oh,
with the
shit.
handgun, yes.
Yeah, I'll shoot him with my rifle.
All right.
My rifle.
Your refill. Give me a refill shot.
Boom, motherfucker.
Ooh, all right. So 7 damage. Damn. All right. He needs to make a con save.
Quick question about the damage. Like Tad rolled an extreme success, so he got damage and extreme damage. Is that cumulative or?
No,
Okay, so he did 10 damage, not
he did
16.
10. Yeah, he did 10.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just like max, I think.
It's max plus you roll again. You only rolled a 2 on the second one. If you actually hover over the 10, it'll show you rolling 8 plus 1d8, and you rolled 8 plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how impaling works. Whenever you get a critical, what ends up happening is you roll, you get maximum value on the weapon, and then you roll again. If it's an impaling weapon, which is something like a knife or a gun. If it's something that's bludgeoning, like your fist, then if you get a extreme success and it's considered a critical, you just do max damage. All right, so that guy is still up. He took a little bit of, or not a little bit, he took a lot of damage from that shot. But he is still up and he is still conscious. This one did not dive for cover, however, and he is going to take a shot at Paige because Paige is the one who just shot him for 7 points of damage. Paige, are you going to attempt to dive for cover, which will lose your next action, or are you just going to see what happens when he rolls?
I'm gonna dive for cover.
Okay, that will give him a penalty die, and he misses.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alrighty, but that does
Suck
lose
my
your
teeth.
next turn, or your next attack, I should say.
That's okay.
Alrighty,
That's
next up is Randy. What would Randy like to do? So he's within range that if you wanted to get into melee range, you could do it in this turn.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Is I wanted to get into melee range. Would I do a melee attack, or would it be that next turn?
No, you can do a melee attack now if you would like.
All right, he's getting missile kicked.
Okay, give me unarmed.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, I derf it.
Yeah, you derf it pretty hard, actually. You go to do a missile kick and you just kind of go sideways and you end up next to him. All right. Next up is Firen.
It's the hurricane, I swear.
Yeah, it blew you off course.
I saw it.
Yeah, I'm still sliding from my last shot, and I just take another shot at the next guy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now,
See, now
you could spend 2 luck points to turn that into a success.
You know what? I will, because I want to look like the cool guy.
Okay. So you spend the 2 luck points. You're still sliding through the mud. You blow the smoke away from the first shot. You're like, oh yeah, and you shoot the other guy in the back of the head after he takes a shot in the gut from the fucking 30-06 that Charlize is carrying. But you manage to take both of them out. You see the other 2 are still chasing that man. They're a little bit further ahead of you now.
Take off running after him.
Yep.
Okay.
Sooner these guys die, sooner I'm back in a nice warm car.
Okay. Alrighty. So everyone give me dex checks again.
Hard success.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, I was actually close to failing that one.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah, you were. Jesus,
Hey,
why are
we
you
all
guys so
succeeded again.
good at this? God damn.
We all have really high dexes.
You do. Jesus Christ, the lowest is 70. Jesus. Alrighty, well, you guys start taking off, booking it to get to the other 3 that are ahead of you. So Charlize and Randy are bringing up the rear, but Henry and Fyron, you guys managed to actually catch up to the other 2 who are just behind the third guy. They managed to like kind of graze the man who's running. They graze his leg and he ends up falling, but right when they get up to him ready to shoot him, they see you guys and they turn and get their weapons ready against you guys, but you guys still have the higher dex. So unfortunately the other 2 are still behind you, so it's going to take them an extra round to get up to you, but Fyron, it is your turn.
Okay, what guns do they have?
Shotgun and a handgun again.
Shoot the shotgun guy.
Okay.
Worked well for me last time. Boom, bam.
Damn.
Nice.
All right. So you put a slug into the man's shoulder. He yelps out in pain, but he is still up. Keegan, your go.
All right.
Sorry, Henry.
So I would use a shotgun, but I've just realized that I'm apparently really bad with it, so I'm just gonna shoot with my gun.
I was gonna say it does use a different skill.
Yeah, I'm really bad with shotguns, so I don't even want one.
I'll spend luck
Ooh,
to
there you
shoot
go.
the what's his name, the shotgun guy.
Shotgun guy. Okay. So he takes another 3 points of damage. He is still up after that, but you managed to shoot him kind of like in the abdomen, off to the side a little bit near like his love handle. So you get him like right solid in like the lower ribs.
Ooh.
Yeah, like that's
No
painful.
more kidney.
Yeah, fuck that kidney.
Mm.
All right, so guy with the shotgun, because he did not dive for cover, he is going to shoot at Fyron. Are you going to dodge for cover?
Nah.
You will lose your
That's-
next action. Okay. Ooh, all right. He does hit you
Ooh, okay.
for 9 points of damage.
Okay. That's bad, but not too bad. I have 13 health left.
All right, so you're not down to half. Okay. If it does half damage, you do suffer potentially the chance of being knocked out, but
Okay.
I'm not even going to really worry about that for Pulp Heroes because you can spend like 1 luck point to avoid it, and I think the cost doubles every time you would be knocked out. I'm just not going to deal with that.
All right.
And then the guy with the handgun is going to shoot at Henry. Henry, are you dodging for cover?
Nope.
Okay. And he hits you for 6.
Well, he's a jerk.
Alrighty. And then when that goes down, after that, Randy and Charlize catch up. So Randy, it's your turn.
Keep running and keep firing.
Alrighty, give me a shot. Who are you shooting at?
Shotgun man.
Shotgun man. Give me a shot.
It's not my day.
Do you want to spend the 17 luck, or are you just going to leave it as a fail?
Yeah, just leave it as a fail.
Okay. All right. So you shoot at the shotgun man, but unfortunately you miss. Next up is Fyron.
Unfortunately, next up. Wow, thanks.
Hmm.
I shoot him with my gun.
I mean, I meant he missed. Unfortunately, wow, you did minimum damage.
I did do minimum damage.
Unfortunately, you were up next, and you did minimum damage. The man is.
Hey, I hit him.
The man is still up.
Mhm. If
All
one
right.
killed him, I would have been surprised.
Yeah. He looks very hurt though. Like he's got multiple gunshot wounds, but he is still up. Henry, it's your turn.
All right, I will try to finish him off.
Okay.
Nope.
Ooh, that's a bad miss.
It's a real bad one. It's not a misfire, but it's a bad one.
Yeah. All right, Charlize, it's your turn. Shotgun Man is still up, and Handgun Man has not taken any damage.
Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna shoot for... I guess I'm gonna try and shoot Shotgun Man.
Okay.
With,
Give me a
with
shot.
Rifle. Fuck me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, that is a misfire as well. It will take you 1 round to unjam your gun as it jams up.
Okay.
So unfortunately, you will miss your next turn as you try to unjam that.
That's alright.
Wait, didn't she die for cover?
She died for cover earlier.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I almost got your misfire gone.
Oh, no, never mind. Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. You guys keep talking amongst yourselves.
Okay.
For a brief moment, I thought that all of our guns were like named what they actually were. So I just noticed that her gun was called
the rifle
shotgun.
Yeah.
And I was really confused.
Well, it's 30-6 rifle under that though, under the actual
Oh.
roll. Like I have a 32 automatic. You have a 38 auto. Why does everyone have a bigger gun than me? I'm the best with handguns.
Yeah,
She has a 45.
yeah, she has a 45, and I believe Chris also has a 38.
I have a little fucking pea shooter, and I have a 60 in handguns.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I forgot to take my pills.
You're good.
Alrighty, so after Charlize, it's the two of them. Neither one of them dived for cover, so they both can go. Guy with the shotgun is going to shoot at Tad again. Are you going to dodge, or are you going to take it?
Take it.
All right. Ooh, he misses.
Good.
Keegan, are you going to dodge, or are you going to take it? Because the guy with the handgun is going to shoot at you.
Nah, he can't hit me twice. That's just absurd.
And he hits
Shotgun
you.
didn't hit me. Okay.
You're a jerk.
You're going to take 5 points of damage.
5, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then that brings it up to Randy.
How close am I? I kept running. I'm going to keep running again until I'm close.
you-
I'm gonna try
you
another
can-
missile kick.
You can missile kick either one of them if you would like.
Shotgun man.
Missile kick Shotgun Man.
Oh yeah!
Nice. That might be enough to
Nice.
kill him.
So you just keep on running. The guy takes like a shotgun blast at fire and ends up missing. And then like at the last moment, he looks up to see this archaeologist fucker just jump and missile kick and just knock his neck straight fucking back
Oh.
as he collapses down with a broken neck.
Randy always wanted to do that.
So it is just Handgun Man, who has not taken any damage, by the way. And Henry, it's your turn.
Is it Henry's
No,
turn?
sorry, it is not
Okay.
Henry's turn. It is not Henry's turn. It is Firen's turn.
Thank you. Let's see. I fired 4 times. I have 8, so okay, I have 4 more shots. So I fire at Handgun Man.
All right, Handgun Man is going to dodge, so you are going to take a penalty dice.
Okay.
Remember when the prompt comes up to roll 2 dice. The
Yep.
easiest way to remember is to roll 1 more than I tell you have for penalty dice.
So okay, I roll 2.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay.
All right, are you just keeping it as a failure?
No, I'll spend the 13 luck.
All right. So you spend the 13 luck and you manage to shoot him right in the chest, like not in the heart, obviously, but on the other side. But you shoot him right in the chest, and he obviously takes it. He's still up, but he's definitely hurt from that. Now it's Henry.
All right. I got 2 bullets left in this gun, so I'm gonna gonna try to make them count.
Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, that is definitely a
Ooh.
success. He actually needs to make a con save. And he succeeded. Wow. All right, so you shoot the man
All
right
right.
in the gut, but he is still up.
It could be easier if you just fall down.
It would be, but this isn't Austin Powers.
Well, he dove for cover, so he did fall down.
He did. You guys are just shooting this guy as he's scrambling around.
Mhm.
All right, Paige, it's your go. There's one guy left.
Well, fuck.
You can either unjam your rifle or shoot at him with your pistol.
I'm gonna shoot at him with my 45.
All right, give me the roll. Oof. That is you. Yeah. You probably don't want to do that. that would be a lot of luck to try to fix that. All right.
Yeah.
So he lost his action by diving for cover. So it is actually back to Randy.
Now, when Randy missile kicked him, did he like use the momentum from kicking him to like flip backwards and land back on his feet?
If he wants to, this is Pulp. I'll let whatever cool thing happens happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and go down low and sweep the leg.
He's on the ground.
He still sweeps
So
the
he's
leg,
getting a
damn
kick
it.
to the face. He's getting a kick to the fucking face. Then.
All right, give me brawling. Give me your unarmed.
Nice.
That was just Jesus. All right,
Mhm.
so you do the fucking backflip after getting that guy. He ends up diving to the ground, still getting shot. You do that sweep kick, kick him right in the nose and push that shit up. He is still alive, but he's unconscious, and he is very, very hurt.
Not for long. He's not.
No,
Yeah.
not for long.
Yeah. As I kind of just walk up, I just put around his head.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like that scene from The Office where they just kick and beat up the predator,
No.
but it's a man.
No, that would take time, and I want to get out of the ring. So
Office Space, not Office.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say I do not remember that from The Office.
No, Office Space, the more boring of
Mhm.
them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But yeah, so the man who was running away, he was still on the ground. As he sees you guys do that, he just kind of scrambles towards you and says, Are you the guys I talked to on the phone?
Nope.
I do a sweet I flip my gun around in my hand, then put it in the holster. I'm just like, yeah, it was me.
Oh,
Let's
thank
go.
you. Thank you so much. And he quickly gets up and starts following you guys.
Okay, let's get out of here. It's
All right.
cold. hungry.
It is cold and it is very rainy. You're all soaking wet from chasing these cultists through a cemetery.
Is it assumed that we reload, or do I need to say I reload?
I'm gonna assume you reload between combat.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't care as much about that. I just want to make sure you guys have your guns ready.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty.
So
You guys
we
get
take
back
him
to the car.
police station? Yeah. Where are we taking him?
All right. I mean, I'll look at him. Just like we're just gonna go back to the station, but
Well, when you guys get in the car, once you mention that you're going to go back to the station, he says, No, don't take me back to the station.
Okay, where do you want to go, shady man?
He's just like, Look, do you guys want to know what's going on or not?
Yeah,
So he says,
but like somewhere dry and warm.
Well, you're in the car.
Okay. Maybe with some like warm soup. You know a place like that?
Nothing's going to be open.
Okay, well,
There's
they don't have to be open.
hurricane.
There just has to be soup that I can warm up there.
They don't have to be open. There just has to be soup. Jesus Christ. That's a hell of a line.
Look, I've picked plenty of locks in my day. I'll break into a diner and I'll warm up that soup.
Anyway, so he ignores you and he looks at Henry.
Man, that was cool out in the fucking cemetery. I'm I'm a stone cold killer.
I mean, it was very cool, yes, but he's also slightly frightened of you.
That's fair.
You and Randy scare him, and also a little bit Charlize, because Charlize has that big ass gun.
Mm-mm.
All right, so he he looks over and he just says, I was a member of a group of people called the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
What?
The Esoteric
know.
Order of Dagon.
I heard that.
I know
What
like
is
two
that?
of those words.
What was that, Tad?
I know like two of those words, so.
What does order mean?
I know about
Esoteric
Dagon.
Dagon. What do you?
We were a group of people that were brought together by this man. His name is Douglas Whiting. Douglas Whiting. He got everybody together and he originally offered everyone gold, and he was able to provide. And so, I own a small shipping company, and I was in some hard times, and so I agreed to it because I was in it for the money, and the money was good. All we knew is that we were getting these strange gold artifacts from the ocean, and they were worth a lot of money. But then things started getting worse, and next thing I know, the group started performing these sacrifices, and there's these things in the water.
What
Those
kind
are
of
called
things?
fish.
Yeah.
Yes, but they're like fish bred with man. I don't know how to explain it. You probably won't believe me, but you have
Like
to understand.
Or like enriched white.
Oh, mermaid, my boy. The word you're looking for is mermaid.
No, not mermaids. I believe he called them deep ones, but I don't know. Look, all I know is things started getting crazy, and I only went along with it because I was worried that I was going to be next. I would be one of the next sacrifices. But then Whiting started talking about this plan that he wanted to he wanted to please the sleeper. And we all received this like dream of this storm, this hurricane coming to the Keys. And Whiting had this idea that he would use this ritual to cause a massive tidal wave that would destroy the entire West Key, and that he would use it as a sacrifice to please the sleeper.
Are we on the West Key?
You are, yes, you are on
Yes.
Key West.
Okay. That's a problem.
Whiting's
Does that
planning on
have any-
destroying everything here.
What does all this have to do with the zodiac signs?
He wants to get a collection of people who represent the population here. So they're trying to gather one person of each zodiac sign for a ritual sacrifice to power this spell, this whatever it is that he's trying to do.
So he needs to kill him?
Not him necessarily, but the cult. They're
Okay,
doing
so
this
if we-
on Wisteria
if we go-
Island.
If we go back to the hotel, we go to that lady with the zodiac sign on her, and I cap her, then they can't do it.
Please stop.
He kind of gives you a shocked look, and he just says, I mean, they need just anyone born under that sign. They were looking for people to use as sacrifices, but if they weren't able to get one particular one, they would just get anybody else of that sign.
Okay.
Why'd they bother targeting specific people at all then?
Well, I mean, they need to find 12 people of each of the zodiac signs. Would you volunteer to be killed?
Do they think that they're going to be able to get off the island before the tidal wave hits?
Whiting said that he had a way that everyone would be saved.
Yeah, he sounds very trustful and trusting.
I couldn't go along with it. Not something like this.
All right, you just said where it was taking place. Where was that?
There's a temple on Wisteria Island. It's just like half a mile off the coast.
Well, I put the car in drive. Or first, I mean.
I'm not getting
Drive.
my soup, am I?
No, maybe later.
So he says the best place to go would be the harbor. I have a boat.
Oh, well,
That's convenient.
Or
Does it-
or we can try to, stop them.
Does the boat have soup on it?
I mean, I might have some canned soup.
Let's go to the boat.
Is it along the way to the temple?
The temple that's on an island.
It's the most on the way,
Oh.
honestly.
Did you forget
It's
the
part
point
of
the
the
fact
way.
that I said it was Wisteria Island?
I
Half
mean,
a mile
everything's
off
an
the
island,
coast.
So yeah.
Half a mile off the
Oh,
coast.
off. I thought you said down. All right. All right. I thought it was like on Key West. Okay.
Yes,
So
the
yeah.
island
Oh,
on the island.
east.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, so he says probably we should go to the harbor.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to make your way to the harbor?
Yeah.
All right. So he gives you directions to the harbor, and that is where we're going to end it for the night.
Okay.
So I'm expecting that the next session should probably take about, or I'm sorry, we should be able to finish this by the next session.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we probably got one more session to go, but we are going to end it here for the night. So anybody who's watching on Twitch or YouTube, thank you for joining us. We will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Time next Thursday, and that is going to be on the 8th. And we will continue with the second and final part of Waiting for the Hurricane for Pulp Cthulhu. So that's where we're going to end it, and we will talk to everyone later.
Alrighty.
All right, bye
Bye.
everyone.
Later.
Bye.